Hello, welcome to She. She is safe haven for Eve, where you be, become, and boast. Be who you are, become your better self, and boast about it by sharing with the world.
You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Eve Haven. My name is Ney.
And I'm Double R.
Thank you for being here.
So let's talk about where do thoughts and ideas come from?
Oh, okay. That's heavy. Let's do it.
Where do your thoughts, my thoughts, everyone else's thoughts and ideas come from? As I was thinking about this, I was thinking about where did I get my thoughts from? That when I look at a rose bush, it's a rose bush.
Mm-hmm.
Who told me that? Where did that come from?
Mm-hmm.
When I think about food, fried chicken, who said it was fried chicken? When I think about looking at a picture frame, how do I know that's a picture frame? It could be a D-da-da.
Right.
But when I'm looking at it and my eyes are focused on it, I see a picture frame. That's the word that comes to me when I look at that item, a picture frame. Where did that come from?
Mm-hmm.
Where did I get the idea that I have to take a shower every day?
Well, you better, or you won't go to the rooms, the restaurants, the school, the bus.
No, where did I? And besides that, why do they call it shower? Why don't they say go take a bath in sand? Because water could have easily been named sand. So where do all those thoughts? Where did all those thoughts and ideas come from? And since I have them, how do they inform and influence my decisions and what I do in life?
Well, you look at the picture frame as a picture frame because your entire life you've been told that it's a picture frame.
But is that real?
Yes, it's real. It's real.
What makes it real?
That's what you've been told and that's what you believe.
But is it real?
Yes. You believe it to be real. Therefore,
but is it real?
I've already answered that.
No, you said that's what I believe, but is it real?
Say ask and answer.
Yes. No,
yes.
No, okay. So
yes, it's real.
So I believe it's real, therefore it's real.
Yes.
But if I didn't believe it was real, therefore it's not real.
Correct.
All right. So
to you.
To me, right, that's what I'm saying. Where do my ideas and thoughts come from?
Your ideas and thoughts come from those who told you what they are.
Oh, so I just accept what other people say.
The majority of the world has done that.
So do I accept that about myself?
I don't know. I don't know if you accept it about yourself, but you accept it about things. You know that a t-shirt is a t-shirt because you've been told it's a t-shirt and not that it's a tire.
It could have been anything. It could have been a light. It could have been a blind. That t-shirt could have been, who decided on these words? Who decided what they were going to name it? And then everybody accepted that name.
Are we going back to blaming Adam? Are we going to say, Adam, it's your fault. You call a tiger. God gave you dominion. So did everything derive from that? I don't know.
Adam been dead a long time.
I know, but a tiger is a tiger because he said it's a tiger.
But did he know about a picture frame?
I don't know. But throughout the course of history, someone said that's a picture frame. And someone said that's a tire. And someone said that's a rock.
So then we just accept what other people say for the most part.
Yes, we do.
So is it real?
Yes, because we believe it to be
now
real.
There are items. Yes, if I look at this light, I can touch it. And it feels real to me. It's a, what do you call this? Extension? What is this thing right here?
A pole.
A pole, I guess a light pole or whatever. See? A light pole or whatever. We agree that that's the name because somebody told us that's what we know. But I could name this anything. I could put another name to it And if I put another name to it, if I say, please pass me, or can you hand me that floor? You would look at me like I was crazy.
Unless I didn't know what a floor was.
Unless you didn't know what a floor was. But if you knew what a floor was.
Okay, you know what that brings to mind? Like, when you go to another country, let's say in London, right? We call it a cigarette. A cigarette. Like when you smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Americans call it a cigarette.
Right.
But over in London, they call it a derogatory word for a homosexual man. It starts with an F and ends in a G.
Really?
Yes. It rhymes with mad.
Okay.
That's what they call a
That's
cigarette.
what. So if I'm over there and somebody says, please,
give me a FAG,
and I would say,
it's normal.
It's normal, but as an American, I would say, what?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I don't have one of them around me.
Exactly. So location matters too. So when you think about what things are called and how we use that word, it might mean something different someplace.
So
else.
therefore, it's meaningless.
It could very well be.
It's meaningless because it only have the meaning that we put behind it.
Absolutely.
And therefore, everything, if we look at it that way, everything is meaningless. So then, because we have accepted it as a group, it becomes that.
Yes.
So that's why advertisement is so important.
It is very important. And advertising is very influential.
Yes. It is, because now that I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about the Pepsi commercial. They could have named that anything. Soda doesn't have to be named soda. It could be named anything, but we have accepted the word soda for that particular beverage. So I'm sitting here thinking about the Pepsi commercial. And then I'm thinking about Coca-Cola. One is blue, one is red. Coca-Cola has the real thing. What is Pepsi slogan?
I don't know what their slogan is.
I don't really know.
I don't know.
Nike slogan is just do it. So we have accepted so many ideas and so many thoughts that's not even ours. So what are our thoughts? What are our ideas?
I'll put it to you like this. I'm glad you brought up advertisement, right? So if you think about music videos. Now, if you were to hear back in the day, before music videos were a thing, if you were to hear a Temptation song, like
My Girl,
you hear My Girl by the Temptations. And I'm not saying you're seeing them perform the song on Soul Train or, I don't know, American Bandstand or the Ed Sullivan Show, right?
Okay.
You're just listening to the song play on a record player.
Right, okay.
My Girl by the Temptations. Your imagination is vast because, the mind is its own computer. So when you hear those harmonies, you can see, I don't know, maybe you're seeing Cotton Candy at a carnival with the most beautiful girl in the world. Maybe you're seeing mountains and you guys are hiking and then you get to the apex and there's a proposal. But if there were a video and the video says, my girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. And
as you're making all these moves.
And no, hold on. But the video is you're on the phone with your friend and you're talking to your friend, but you're singing the song.
Okay.
You no longer are in control of your mind. So that mountain proposal or that great picnic is out of the window. All you now can see is two guys on the phone talking and the song being played, My Girl, My Girl, My Girl. That's the power of advertising. Once we see your thoughts, the other person's thoughts, the advertiser's thoughts, the people sitting in the wood panel room coming up with the slogan and the campaign, we no longer have our own thoughts.
You buy into it. So your mind then, once you agree with whatever is being pitched to you and you grab hold to that, then it becomes your thought.
Absolutely.
So then, therefore, what we have to decide then, what are our thoughts? What do we really believe? What do we really believe? Do we really believe that everybody in the world should be equal? Because society says no.
Well,
so have we bought into that? And is that what I really think? Have we bought into that? But society says, based on the advertisement, based on the policies, based on the separation ideology, it says, yes, we are separate. We don't deserve to be equal. I don't deserve to have $360 billion like Elon Musk. That seems almost impossible to even fathom. Right. So thoughts and ideas, we buy into so much that's not even ours.
Yes, we do. And we do.
Well, how dangerous is that?
Oh, it's extremely dangerous. But it is what it is, right? So let's think about it like this. How do we circumvent it? Because you're not going to stop it. But how do you get around it to some degree?
Wait a minute. Back up. What do you mean you're not going to stop the people that's influencing you?
No, you're not.
You're not going to stop influencing.
No.
But you can stop being influenced.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
We can circumvent that.
Okay.
So advertisers are going to do their thing. The tire companies are going to advertise to you to say, I'm the better tire company, buy my tires over those other tires.
And people swear to that too.
Yes. Even clothing.
And name brand.
Name brand.
Oh my God, name brand.
All of these different things.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you what I'm a victim of. I go to the supermarket, I buy a particular mayonnaise, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I were to go to a restaurant, I don't know what kind of mayonnaise they give me.
It'll taste the same.
It tastes goddamn same. So I'm a victim. We're all victims of advertising. Literally, I was grocery shopping today. I'm in the aisle. It's myself, my daughter, and another lady, and she's right near us. And I tell my daughter, this is the sauce that I love to use when I'm making a lasagna. And it's no name brand, if you will. The woman, I guess, she's not minding my business, but she's right there. So she said, what sauce are you talking about? So I show her the sauce. She says, oh, you can get that in another supermarket for half the price. I said, really? She said, yes. It's a German product that you can get in a different supermarket for half the price.
And I know what supermarket you're talking about because I've recently been shopping at that supermarket, and she is exactly right.
Yes.
I wanted some snacks, like those snacks we got in that bag. And so I said, well, I'm going to try this. It's not the same name brand that they've convinced me that's the best on the market. So I tried them. I swear to you,
can't taste the difference.
No, they're better. It might be German. It's probably a German product, but it's better. Some of the cookies that they have, oh my word. It is so much better. We're victim of the name. The name. We're victim of what they tell us that's good for us and better for us. And It's almost like we have lost our mind.
We can't think for ourselves.
We have to start finding our minds again.
Yes.
Stop giving away your power.
Yes.
Your power to think, and stop believing everything they tell you that is true, because it's all a game. It's all a game. They're playing with our minds. Let's reclaim our minds.
Okay, so that's easy to say. How are we going to do?
By making a decision about whether you're really going to buy everything hook, line, and sinker, or whether you want to really do some investigation on your own. You can do some research on your own. You can go to that German store. Pick out a few samples.
So why do we all have these most expensive phones and not just the flip phone? Because the idea is to make a phone call, right?
That's the idea.
And to get a phone call,
because
right? Why do we have $1,600 phones?
Because we are convinced the iPhone is the best thing. And next, if it's not the iPhone, you have an Android?
Right.
Girl!
There's a war between Android users and iPhone users. That's like a battle.
Girl, you have get an iPhone. It is the best thing. It's so much easier. Me, I've had them both.
Yeah.
And as soon as I can get rid of my iPhone, I will.
So we're all slaves to the rhythm.
You all slave to the rhythm. We have lost our minds. We have to start reclaiming our mind by start thinking for ourselves. Okay, so some things are already set in stone. Okay, that's a picture frame.
That's a picture
Whether
frame.
I call it a zoo or
no, people would think you're crazy if you call this picture frame a zoo.
I know, or flower or whatever. They will think I'm crazy.
So,
but
in order for you not to get committed into the institution.
Well, look, the institution might help me find my mind. Who knows? Look, it might help me find my mind. If they medicate me and the way they're using plant medicine these days, who knows? But anyhow, so all I'm saying about the ideas and thoughts, we have to start rediscovering that we have a mind of our own. We don't have to continue to play in this herd mentality that the masses, that the power to be, because they playing us like a fiddler.
Yeah.
It's like they're up and down, up and down. They're playing us like up and down, up and down. They're playing us like a fiddler, and we continue to be played. We have to rediscover that we have
Where's she?
Lamb.
You know, it's crazy. By my job, there are, I don't know if you call it a gaggle of cow, but a herd, like a herd of cows.
Oh, okay.
Cows.
Okay.
Right? You know, when you have a bunch of nuns, it's a gaggle.
Okay.
But let's just say you got a herd of cows.
Okay.
There's this little measly fence. When I say measly little fence. And as a matter of fact, the field that the cows are in, it's elevated. They can literally jump right over the fence.
Why don't they?
That's my point.
Because they have been trained.
They have been trained to believe that they're caged.
They believe that they cannot breach the fence.
What's so funny about that is the road is literally right.
They can
there.
They can leave anytime.
They can leave.
That is the magic of reclaiming your mind.
We can leave
anytime. We can leave this material nonsense anytime.
But we're caged in. And we have the power.
And the road is right there. And as long as we agree with the powers to be who've given us these ideas and thoughts about everything, not only about just the things that you see, about every single thing. Black women and all women, not just Black women, will spend $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 for a done purse.
Yes, they will.
And go back to the ghettos to live.
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Go to a 20,000 square foot mansion.
Or
it still makes
they could do either one, but it makes no sense. And you can't tell me that purse is worth that much. You're buying name. You're buying status.
That's it.
And why are you buying it? Because you want other people to think you have arrived.
Absolutely.
In some sense.
Absolutely.
I was thinking about getting you a pair of red bottom shoes.
Don't do it. They hurt your feet. And I'm gonna tell you.
But I can't know.
I have a pair. I think I've worn them twice, and I needed assistance both times I wore them. They're collecting dust in my house, and it was the worst thing. And I wanted them so bad. I told my husband what I wanted for my birthday. I'm talking years ago, more than 10 years, and he bought them for me. And they are literally collecting dust. If I were to resell them, I probably would get top dollar because they're not even scuffed. They're barely worn. They hurt your feet and they make no sense.
Well, I said one time I was thinking about it. But look, I scratched that long time ago. I don't, because we just have to think about where we put our time and resources. Because most of the time, I told you about the girl she probably has 50 or 60 Michael Kors purse.
Yes, you did.
And that's great. That's great. I'm not saying anything about it. All I'm saying is we have to give up some of these status kinds of things because society have told us that's what we should think and that's how we should spend our resources. We make a lot of money as a people, and as a segment of society, as women as a whole, white women, Mexican women, right, Latino women, Black women. We make a whole lot of money as a whole, but a lot of our resources go into pocketbooks, shoes, fingernails, toenails, hair products, you name it. A lot of our resources go there. Think about what we can build with that money.
Let me tell you something. I know I'm guilty of those things. I spend a lot of money on all of the things you just mentioned, right? And I do like it. I do like it. Do I look at it as a status symbol or a thing to say I've made it? Perhaps I do. I'm not even sure if I do or not. But I know I like it. But what I also know is I used to be a slave to it. I'm no longer that. Like, I used to only do that. If it didn't have a designer's name, I wasn't having it on my back. I wasn't carrying it, or even my glasses. And at the time, I didn't even need glasses, but it was a fashion statement to wear these particular glasses. Now that I actually need glasses, they could be plastic. I don't care what they are as long as I can see. But my sunglasses, however,
you still do.
I still,
and you could actually go to another place and find the same glass, the same quality.
Exactly.
It's almost like going
to. So yeah, we're all guilty.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there's still or whatever.
Or whatever it is, we do that. But
I'm particular about the wine I drink.
Oh yes. Look, guilty as charged.
I want a certain name of a wine. And I dare not try anything on the complete bottom shelf.
Yes.
Because society tell me any wine on the complete bottom shelf is not worth drinking. But actually, some of those wines are really good.
Yes.
They just don't have the name of it yet. Right. They don't have the label on it yet.
I'm bougie with my wines. And this is going to sound real funny, right? I look at the label. And if the packaging isn't enticing, I don't even go toward it. And it could be something really good, but I've not given it a try. So when you deliberately walk by something based on how it looks, that don't judge a book by its cover thing. When you deliberately walk by something based on the packaging, you might be missing out on one of these things. That goes back to that mayonnaise I was talking about. I'm so caught up in the name of the mayonnaise. However, when I go to the restaurant, I have no idea what I'm being fed.
Right.
And I'm not questioning the cook.
It's probably bottom shelf.
It could very well be because they're buying in bulk.
Yes.
And I'm talking some of the finer restaurants.
Oh yeah.
So you don't know what you're getting in these restaurants.
That's the point. That's the point. So this discussion today is about reclaiming our minds and stop giving it away, and start examining your thoughts and your ideas, where are they coming from? Are they coming from you, or are they coming through an adoption agency? Have you adopted these thoughts and ideas, or are they yours? And if they're not, you have to think about where you're spending your time and resources. I mean, I probably can go to another store if I know where to shop to get a pocketbook that's well made like Louis.
Yes.
I mean, I know they're out there. The
Absolutely.
name is not the same, but you're going to pay
The
a
quality.
fraction
That's
of
right.
the price. Sometimes we are after a name rather than looking for the quality.
That's right.
Quality. So let's just decide to reclaim our mind and start examining thoughts and ideas and where they're coming
I
from.
will start with that. That's a great topic. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this channel, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Eve Haven. I am Ney.
And I'm Double R, and we'll see you the next time.